I want this one.
You want that one?
I want this one.
What if it doesn't want you?
Oh.
It's Wanna Listen Wednesday. Here's the overview. Kanye put out an album. Kanye is not normally a Christian. Kanye becomes a Christian. Kanye puts out a Christian album. Christians go, all right. Non-Christians go, ugh. Like there's a tension between people, like whether it's good or whether it's bad. And it pretty much solely depends on the lyrical content because Kanye is the best producer. Hands down. You can't argue with it. He's a great producer. Up here, like out of the frame good. Probably wasn't out of the frame, was it? Life of Pablo. That album, Christians didn't like that album because of the lyrical content. Now, non-Christians don't like this album because of the lyrical content. Wild. But I think Kanye is brilliant. And I think he did a great job. He does great job. He does good job. He does good job. I don't know what I'm doing. Starts off with Every Hour. And that one is just pure choir. So good. But there's all this like piano comping going on, which comping is just like, he's basically running all over the place and like doing crazy stuff and like it's basically chaos on piano. And then there's chaos on the vocals and they're just playing with time and like playing with each other. And it's just fantastic. Every Hour. Really good. Then you go into Selah. Selah. You go from this high energy of Every Hour into Selah, which I think it's supposed to mean like meditate or like think on this. So I guess it makes sense that it went from like energy to like thinking about something or like more quiet, whatever. It's like a 2-minute, 45-second song or something like that. And it's like, he's just rapping over organ. All you organ performance majors out there, there's hope for you. You can be cool. In comes the choir. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. And just, it builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. And it's 2 minutes, 45 seconds. It takes you on a journey from, you're ready to go, man. You're like pumped. You're ready for the next one. How can it be this good? Like, it is so good. It's incredible. He uses Whole Truth, was a band. I don't think they're around anymore, but that's the sample that he uses. It's 1 minute, 45 seconds of pure joy. I don't ever want it to end. Whenever it ends, I'm bummed out. He's made a crazy life change, and there's just, he still battles like, This song is a banger, for sure. The next song, Closed on Sunday, you might as well just skip it. It is hot garbage. Next song. It reminds me of like an old school video game. You know, just, it's arpeggios, right? Right? It's arpeggios. I am musically inclined, but not proficient. It's not my favorite, and I'll tell you why. It just, well, you know what? I like it. You convinced me, YouTube. Always good bass going on. Here's what I don't understand. That's why I charge the prices that I charge. I don't know. I mean, you just do whatever. It's fine. You do you, man. You charge whatever. You don't have to justify it. Like, although I did see some of his apparel. On God. He references the 13th Amendment. Do you know what the 13th Amendment was? That's right. Abolishment of slavery. So why would he bring up the 13th Amendment? I think there's more depth to it than people might think. Sin and the human are pictured in the Bible as we humans are slaves to sin. So he's referencing the 13th Amendment as an abolishment of slavery and in reference to the gospel. So he's no longer a slave to sin. That's why he brought up the 13th Amendment. And what? Who cares? Whatever. Next song. It's so simple. It's just woo, 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 woo. It's great. Fantastic. It's awesome. Really simple, straightforward, great. As always, like Kanye is a great producer, so he's got fantastic beats always. Next song, Water. So this sample, I believe, I could be wrong, and I might be wrong. Brew Hake, and it's a song called Blowjob. It's fine. It's a little more understated and there's not a whole lot going on with it. But it's a reference to baptism, water, baptism. Baptism in Christianity is an outward sign of an inward profession, so there's that. Next song. How can anybody hate this song? The sample that I used for this is from Reverend James Cleveland. And he just sped it up. I have nothing to say. It's so great. Biblical reference after biblical reference after biblical reference. Which is cool. Hands on, 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 hands on. I feel like this one's like a low-key open letter to all the haters. I deserve all the criticism that you've got. That is crazy. Think about who's saying this. Kanye is not known for being a humble man. For him to say, I deserve all the criticism that you've got, speaks to something crazy happening. Because bro's insane. Use this gospel. This one has Pusha T and formerly Malice, which is now No Malice on it. And Kenny G? It has Kenny G on it? So, I'm here at home and I'm editing the video and I realized that my phone stopped recording. So here I am finishing the video for the third time. So, this one did not go good. Well, Kanye is leading this, he's having guys on that are not known for their Christian values or morals really at all. Next song is called Jesus is Lord, and it's like 49 seconds long and it's full of brass instruments. And it's just basically a Jesus is Lord mantra. It's fine. But here's the thing. I think it's an homage to Revelation, where it's in Revelation it talks about Jesus coming back to take his people, and so he comes down on a white horse, and he's coming down, and all the angels are tooting their horns and blowing brass everywhere, and he's like, "What's up, guys? Jesus." And then he takes people that he wants, and then he has tattoos on his thighs and stuff, and then he goes back up into the heaven city. I think Kanye is using the horns and the Jesus is Lord as kind of that picture. He could also just like horns. Anyway, if you like this, that's cool. It's really neat. You can like it. If you want to see more of this, whether you like it or not, if you just want to hate watch me, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and then every Wednesday you get to just sit there and stew and hate. So, you're welcome to do that.